Does everybody have a twin flame? Welcome. We are Laurentiu and Alexandra, twin flames with Harmonious Union and Master Certified Ascension Coaches with Twin Flame Universe.
Yep. This is a very important question, right? I think like everybody, when they start researching about the twin flame journey and what they mean, dark night of the soul, they might like think, okay, but does everybody have a twin flame? Because I know there is like a lot of conflicting information about this online. Some people say that no, not everybody has a twin flame. There's only like a specific number of twin flames, and like, okay, maybe everybody has a twin flame, but you're not incarnated, so you shouldn't be with your twin flame. So it's like there's a lot of like conflicting things. So we want to just like keep things straight to the point and address this. And the simple answer is, well, yeah, everybody has a twin flame, right? Like we all experience that deep intrinsic desire to experience life with somebody. Like I think like if you look at all people, there is not really in all history of humanity just people being alone. We are meant to be in a community, we are meant to be with one another, and we are meant to have a very deep connection with somebody, right? And that person is our twin flame. We are created to have like a perfect partner in a way, a perfect divine complement, a perfect person for us, and that is our twin flame. So in simple terms, yes, everybody has a twin flame, right? And the thing here though with twin flames is that besides all the okay, they can be together and everything, your twin flame helps you have your spiritual awakening and heal into becoming the best version of yourself, like your most highest version, your divine self, however you want to like talk about that, right? But so they have like a really, really specific purpose as well. It's not just about you being cuddly with one another. It's not about just dating. This is about your spiritual awakening, right? And yes, I think it's very normal for everybody like to have like a spiritual awakening and to finally return to who they're truly meant to be, right? That path is for everybody as well. Now, I think why the confusion comes up is because of, well, timing and personal choices, right? Just because everybody has a twin flame, just because everybody is meant to be with their twin flame, just because everybody's meant to have a spiritual awakening, doesn't mean that that's what they are focusing on right now or that this is what they want, right? Like,
Yeah, what they're choosing, because it matters a lot what a person chooses to do consistently and
mhm,
consciously. Because I've seen people say, okay, I want to be on the journey or I'm doing stuff, but then they don't focus on it.
mhm,
They leave it aside and say, like, well, it doesn't work out. But then they blame the process that doesn't work out when they're not following the process they need to be with their twin flame.
yeah.
Because this journey requires a very specific and clear way to move towards your twin flame. You cannot be being okay, I'm going to be with my twin flame, but I'm not going to do inner work every day.
Yeah, like you cannot be with your twin flame if you ignore like the very important aspects, the core element of the relationship, and the spiritual awakening is that one, right? So yeah, not everybody though wants that at that time, right? So this is where the discrepancies arise. Some people might come up about like the twin flame term, and some people might be like, yeah, that's not really for me. And I totally get that. Like some people right now just don't want to go through this process. And I totally get it because it's not a fun roller coaster ride always. It can be a very scary roller coaster ride sometimes, and especially in the beginning when you do not know how to deal with like the spiritual awakening part or how to do your inner work, how to have the relationship actually in a way that is healthy, you don't understand what's happening, then of course it sounds more like you're signing up for like some sort of spiritual disaster rather than the ultimate romance of your life. So that's like a very important distinction, right?
Mhm.
And there are people who, as Lau said, maybe start working a bit on the twin flame journey. They start healing a little bit, and then they realize this is too hard, and I don't want to do it, And then they go off and they say, "God, well, maybe I'm meant to be with my soulmate instead for now," and that's totally okay. Like if you want to make that choice right now for yourself, that's totally fine. Like I understand, but ultimately, this is a choice. People make choices which influence their vibration, which influence the direction that they want to go in their life. So, not meant to be is not really the reason people are not with their twin flame or they're not on the twin flame journey. Or right now, uh, yes, things are not going maybe as they would want. It's like certain choices that stop people, and then choices need to be followed through. So for example, if you don't want to be with your twin flame, then you would go be with a soulmate or do whatever you want to do.
Yes,
And not
it's your choice.
It's your choice. But if you do want to be with your twin flame, then you need to, like as Lau said, focus on that and acting in a way that is in alignment with that, right? And aligning your life to be with your twin flame, to manifest your union, to have that experience in your life. That means doing the inner work. That means making changes in your life. That means living your purpose. That means like a lot of things. So you cannot just go and like be like, okay, I want to be with my twin flame, and then not change anything about your life, and then be like, why is my twin flame not here? Changes need to happen, and those changes happen naturally as you heal. And I know what you're thinking, but he's like in ego, but he's like with somebody else, but I am with somebody else, but I am whatever, but he's like not ready, but I am not ready. All of these are just excuses at the end of the day. Ultimately, anything in life that you desire needs a choice for you to pursue it and take aligned actions towards it. For example, if you want to lose weight, then you need to change your diet or start exercising or take care of your health in a way that supports you towards that goal, and support you towards like having the happiness that you desire in your body. You cannot just like say, yeah, I want to lose weight, but like not change anything if you currently are in a space where you are overweight. This is just plain reality. Like, this is not like being mean or like being judgmental. This is just like you have to look at the situation factually, right? And it's the same applicable for the twin flame journey. And I know like this is very maybe hard to grasp at first, because at least like with your weight loss, you know that, okay, maybe you have like parameters to track, like you see where like where your weight is going up or down. You do exercises, you track, you not around. Right now we have devices that tell us how many steps we did, how many calories we burned, and it's mathematically kind of easier than it was like 10 years ago to lose weight, because we have all of this information. That cannot be the same, or that is not like currently as transparent with the twin flame journey. So therefore, even if you're making progress, maybe it's not seen as much, because again, you don't have that hard data that it tells you you burned 500 calories to get good job. We don't really have that compass easily accessible. There are ways to track the metric of success that you have in your journey, but it looks very, very different than what you might expect. So this is where a willingness to learn, a willingness to change, a willingness to approach your journey in a different way, it's very necessary. Because if you want to be with your twin flame, yet you have been stuck, or you don't know what to do, or you're just confused about the information online, then we need to do something. Like, you need to start like committing yourself, dedicating yourself to a path that you feel aligned to, and like taking action towards what you desire, right? Good. So think about that. We are coaches. Again, we can help you. You can see in the description how you can work with us if you are interested. But otherwise, this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one. See you in the next video.